She could be here. Oh wait, no. So one of the things I like is a lot of the things with this is the group coming together. Besides actually Crowder County, which is like their family of sorts. But the one reason why I like some season 2s is definitely Fantasy High. They definitely had a good like thing of like bringing the group together. Unsleeping City does the same thing, which I think is like does it really well. But the one thing I like with when you get season 2 definitely of Fantasy High is Basta. The group's together and they actually have a dynamic coming together. I won't say they did because in real, outside of them playing the game, they all know each other. But I do like that. The other thing I like is some of the mysteries. Season 1 had good mysteries, but I like this one because it's more who's who. Rather than the first one being like, we need to figure out like who's going on. We don't know who are the sort of like main players and who's for or against. Where you might know some of the people in play, but why they're doing this is interesting. But yeah. One of the things I would say would be definitely interesting in this is the idea that they eventually learn certain things about like unrevealing the god, the goddess that so had their name disappear. And obviously there's a good scene of this where they come together and then defeat sort of like, if I'm correct, sort of like the main act. Don't worry. The main sort of like, which is not just sort of like this big baddie. She is a role, but it's sort of like trying to be like, no, I can be that for you, which is fun. And then you obviously have sort of the family situation with the Elven Oracle, which I like. The one thing I like is you slowly have this moments, and you've had these moments throughout where the sister of the Elven Oracle sort of gets redeemed, because she was main villain, one of the main sort of antagonists in the last one, and then sort of getting redeemed in this one makes it really interesting. And slowly but surely having the situation as well with the having her father and mother sort of come into the picture, definitely with her father earlier on and now here. It also has one of the best moments of, I think, all of D&D. There's a lot of like moments I get clipped and animated. One of the moments I like was sort of like, it's like, oh, I do this with school. It's like, well, do this. I was on big pain, and I don't remember the exact word, but I just remember like, oh, he grows and grabs it, and I'm like, what the fuck? There's no too many moments where I'm like, oh, wait, should he do that? Should he do that? I have questions. This doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm like grabbing myself like, should we run? I feel like we should run. I definitely would like, you get some moments like that in sort of the sort of fairy tale one, that dark fairy tale, which I will talk about. But with ones like this, which is more fantasy, you don't get that much horror. And when it's like, I grabbed the sun, you grabbed the what? You grabbed the what? I know it's not the finale, and you get some other horrifying moments, like someone losing their magic, but I just like that moment, but yeah. I do think this is really good, and I do absolutely like this. This is one of the Dimension 20s I just sort of got interested in, and then I started watching some of the other. So yeah. But yeah, Black Butler. Season 4. I don't know why in here it's written season 3, and it probably is on the Patreon. Yeah, da da da. But But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and good night.